Well, we're at Kealey's. The move is done pretty much. The air compressor's gone. Bunch of the junk, most of the junk, everything's gone pretty much.
You read it?
I took all your stuff, all your tools. I got a lot of boxes to go through. Holy, yeah.
I'm sure you organized it. It's nice.
Oh, it's organized. Oh yeah, it's completely organized. You know how organized I am. You've seen that before. So yeah, this is it. Kealey's started his mill working. What do you call it?
Yeah, millwork cabinetry shop. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in here. You got your thing. I see you're sleeping out here now.
Yeah. You got a little board in here. Sleeping in there. Wasn't bad.
And look at that, baby.
Yeah, this is the big panel saw. It's got a 10-foot sliding table on it.
Look at that.
Cutting sheets of plywood. Yeah.
You can run like bodies right across there.
Yeah.
Frozen.
Frozen ones.
They gotta be frozen.
Yeah.
And no hair on them.
Yeah.
The blades don't cut the hair too well.
This is my main, the main business maker here does all the heavy work. Got another saw, just a smaller table saw. We're ripping things down and doing dados, and we got a planer, some dust collection, compressor. So there won't be too congested in here, but there'll be a lot of things need room for moving big things around and assembling things.
So you're going to be doing custom cabinetry?
Yeah, mostly commercial stuff. Yeah. I do commercial construction and always need quick turnaround on some stuff, and it's hard to have other people, turn around pretty quick. So I want to be able to control my own stuff. So.
That's why we haven't seen you for the last whole season, pretty much.
Been busy. Work's been crazy.
He's been busy. I get a lot of people. They're always asking, "What do you guys do? You make so much money, and oh my God, you're always doing this stuff, and you get all this stuff." It's because people work, man. We're working hard. You've got your construction business, and now you're into this. You've worked all your life, man. You started your own business when you were how old?
It's been 12 years now.
Yeah.
So I don't know, 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was building houses before that. I built like over 50 houses, and then I got into commercial construction. It was my dad's business before. I worked with him for a couple of years and bought it from him, and been doing it for a while now. Yeah. Just trying to expand the business a bit. And, yeah, it's always busy. It's when I'm busy, but when I have time for myself, that's when we get to play and do things and make my own schedule. It's being able to do things.
Being your own boss is the key, right?
Yeah, it's my time is being able to do my own things. Like I'm installing a pool right now, in-ground pool, doing it all myself. So I work in the mornings, come home in the afternoons.
He built his own house, beautiful home.
Built my own house.
Built this
shop.
You built it all yourself?
Yeah.
Framed it, put everything, did everything. Yeah. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, and it pays off. A lot of people ask, how do you guys get to do all this stuff? I've got my main job, and I think I have about 4 other side things that I do. I do a lot of things. Cut! We do a lot, and I mean, I don't have what did somebody call that, a secret sponsor?
Secret sponsor.
They said, Louis has a secret sponsor, giving him all this stuff.
No.
What's a secret sponsor? If there is one, I'd like to know how to get a secret sponsor that gives me everything. I didn't get the Ford. Ford did not give me a truck. Ford doesn't give trucks away. Price that truck out. I paid the full shot on it. I don't get my snowmobiles free.
No, we're broke as everybody else, but we're passionate about it. Yeah.
Well, we work hard to make the money to buy the toys. And what did this season cost us?
I don't know. I did about 3 days of riding this year. I probably spent 10 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. When I need to see what I spent on it. Just setting up this new bunker has cost me. I don't. My wife watches these videos to see sometimes. I'm not gonna say how. But I will tell you one thing, that most of the time you can't make all the money you want sitting in front of the computer.
We're not out. I don't go out doing a lot of social things. I don't spend money on anything really other than snowmobiles. And then stuff for the family. But that's my main, you know, I guess, it's, you know, we're passionate about that, that's what I like to do, and that's what I spend my money on, you know, I don't go on a ton of trips doing different things, and just, so, any money I have tends to go into that.
Yeah. Now, bring everybody back to when you first contacted me. Because this is, you know, this is how it all started, kind of thing, right?
Geez, it's been 4 years, 3 years?
Yeah, 3.5, yeah.
Just like any other viewer, I was watching you on YouTube, and
Felt sorry for me.
Well, yeah, I watched a few of your videos, and I think I started emailing with you or something, and you know, I was in this kind of doing the same thing. I was just finished building my house. I had my shop finally finished. Work was busy like always is, but I had a crash snowmobile, my Rev. You know, it turned into Skittles that I was in the midst of building, and you kind of motivated me to get on it because I had bought a new sled, a brand new one, just a shorty back then, and I was riding it because my Rev was crashed, and I just didn't have time to fix it. I actually had the motor rebuilt at that time, and you kind of motivated me to get working on it again, so I started working on it, and then we started talking on email and stuff, and then I kind of said, well, how about you come out to the shop and, you know, work somewhere where you don't have to wear a parka and and there's some heat, and you know, I wasn't really doing much in here because I was just so busy with work and kids. I had, you know, my kids were probably just young babies at that time, and lots going on. So you were in here.
Yeah. Well, I remember.
I had no idea what I was getting myself into.
Regretted it ever since.
It's like the motorhome pulls up, the Rottweiler walks out.
Yeah.
We're here to stay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I remember reading the email, and I said to my wife, this guy just said that I could go out and work in his shop. Like, this is amazing. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, it's, you know, you've got I don't know, a charisma or whatever it is. You know, people enjoy watching you on YouTube as well as I did. And, you know, having somewhere like this to do what you want to do, I thought was pretty cool, you know, and we were both, like I said, passionate about doing those things, and it was somebody that I could snowmobile with that you had the time, because, you know, I could go whenever the snow's good, we usually go, and I don't have a lot of people other than Dennis that I could have gone with, but, you know, he's always falling off his sled and breaking stuff, so I don't like riding with him. But, you know, so it was, yeah, it was neat, and then we kind of did the Toronto show the first time, and you got a little booth, and you and Jail and Jamie. Was there anybody else?
No, that was it.
My wife lives near in Toronto area, so I came out and helped you out a bit, and
then it just sort of went.
Yeah, it just exploded from there.
It really did. Now we're on we'll be doing our 4th show this year, and you're going to come for that too.
Yeah, we'll have all the junk out there again.
Oh, what was it? 7,500 viewers we had, Ben? At the first show?
Wow.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, nobody knew who we were at the Toronto show.
Everybody at the Toronto show, the Toronto Snowmobile ATV and Powersports show, they come by the booth and they're like, okay, so what are you guys selling? Well, we're not actually selling anything. Oh, why are the products here? Well, because we're showing you the products. That's what we do. It's marketing and promotion of products. You know, we tell you that, you know, this is the bubble rope, this is the snow bungee, this is the oil that we use, this is, oh, okay. So how much is that? We don't sell it.
Yeah, they still don't get it now.
Yeah. But the last show was pretty nutty.
Yeah.
People really
Well, it was cool because people knew who we were, and there were a lot of kids dragging their dads out, and their dads said, "Oh, I don't watch that stuff," but they seem to know more than they let on to. You know, it's cool that you see families get involved, you know, and working together on sleds and ATVs, and it's something that, you know, like I said, it motivated me to do it, and it motivates a lot of people to do it. It's good for the aftermarket industry and for the old sleds that are kicking around that people want to fix up. And
we've definitely reinvigorated, you know, I don't want to sound cocky or anything like that, but the older sleds, people fix them up, and they know how to do a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, the off trails, you know, movement. A lot of people are going that way, and it helped probably a lot of people figure out how to, you know, modify their sleds like we've been doing.
Yeah. Well, it's been a good run, and you know, like I said, there's really no way that I can repay you for all of what you've done here.
Yeah, well, I don't know. That's my nature. I don't want to, like, you know, helping people and you know, so we created a friendship, and
Yeah.
it's been, you know, we're both nutty about power stuff.
We've had some pretty good times. A lot of times that you won't see on the camera.
No.
But there's a lot more to come. We've got some pretty cool things planned. I've got that new Polaris RMK coming. Working with Polaris this year. Nobody really knows that yet. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some work with them. Nothing too crazy, but that'll be good. No, they didn't give me snowmobile. They don't do that. Well, not to me.
We tried.
We tried. Lord knows, I tried.
Somebody give us something.
Yeah, we were out in Gas Bay. You didn't make it this year.
No.
Simon and I went. Believe it or not, I still have video to put out on that. It's pretty brutal. I've just been so busy with the bunker thing. But we were out in Gas Bay. And one of the guys was running a 15 RMK 155 or 163. 163. It was nuts. It was just awesome.
Yeah, he just moved that thing around like.
Oh, it was effortless. And the IQR was awesome, but it's still 100 pounds heavier, right? And it was a no-brainer. 407 pounds than the RMK I'm getting before I do anything.
And your IQR is what,
It was
550?
Oh yeah, it was 550.
It was as heavy as Ryan's.
Yeah, 562. It's in one of the videos.
Yeah.
It was
Surprisingly
way heavier.
Heavier than the Rev.
Yeah, with all that lightweight stuff on it.
Yeah, the Rev's only 420
or
Yeah.
10 or something, yeah.
440.
I thought it was 450 or 460. I don't remember.
447, I
I
think.
got it on my phone.
Yeah.
I kept it.
You have all the weights?
From the original, your land originally was 367.
The Elan was the
Your-
540 Elan.
Your ZX was 460 when we weighed. Your stock rev was 497. I don't have your rev weight. My rev was 482.
Okay.
No, I don't have your rev when we,
Okay.
because that was back when you had the ZX.
Oh wow, 460. 460.
Yeah, 460 for the ZX.
Oh yeah. I've got that. I've got all the parts and pieces. It's going back together for a water.
Yeah, your rev was light. It was like, mine was 480 and yours was like 30 pounds heavier,
Yeah.
lighter than mine.
Yeah.
So you were like, 430 something, 440.
So now when is this going to be in operation?
A couple of weeks. Yeah, the equipment, so I just started setting it up, so I gotta run all the power and I got it all figured out. I just gotta find the time to do it. Finishing up my pool right now, hopefully be swimming tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And
But all that to say, you're not leaving PowerModz.
no.
There's no bad feelings, no bad blood. It's just
No,
business, and
everybody's
we're
like,
all.
"What happened, Kealey? You guys have a fight?"
Yeah.
No, we're not fighting. Just don't have time.
Our bromance is over. No, I've been ridiculously busy. I don't know. I always like to be busy and I always do too much, and I haven't had time to be around, so.
We haven't really seen you much since November. November?
I rode 3 times. Once with Dennis up north. Blew once with you when I blew up.
Yeah.
I must have rode with you twice, but yeah, I barely got out. Just between the work and schedules, and sometimes I just can't,
And a bad
it was
season.
a horrible season. Yeah.
And a horrible season all
Next
over.
year's gonna be great though.
Next year's going to be way better, and we're going to be ready for it. It's funny. It's awesome working with all these companies because I start lining things up. I've started lining things up in March, and product will start coming in probably at the end of December into January. That's just the way it is because they're all companies and they've got stuff to do as well. It's hard putting it all together, but lots of work. And now we're out of here. Pretty sad to go see us move out of here, but the bunker's going to be really cool. Bring your sleds over. I'm clearing out a whole bunch of other area too if you want.
No, once you get set up, they're just in my trailer right now, out of the way. But yeah, I gotta tinker around the turbo a little bit more.
Yeah, I've got to get
Need some snow for testing.
No, we have grass. Grass is good.
Grass is better when it's hot.
Yeah. So, right on, buddy. It's been
Nope.
a serious blast.
It has been. No, it'll be good. There'll be lots of. I'm always going to be snowmobiling, so I'll be around. I'll be able to sneak out into the bunker and probably put in some more time, anyways. But
Well, we've got lots of room to do stuff. I mean, lots.
Yeah.
It's turning out pretty good. So Sunday, Mark's coming out. He's going to help me with the walls and all that.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Cool. Don't want to take up any more of your time. We've got stuff to do.
I got too many things on the go. I'm trying to get some of them done, so it's nutty.
Well, let me know if you need a hand with it.
Will do. Awesome. Well, we'll see you on the snow for sure. I'll be around. We're at the Toronto show.
Toronto show. Sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, let's get that air compressor back and get her hooked up.